Okay, so this is the tent I've decided to go with. Been a long process for the last couple of years. I've had many tents and sold many tents, and I really settled on the Durston. This is the Durston X-Mid one person. I've been using the X-Mid one person with the mesh interior for a couple years now. Really liked it, but for the starting again in mid-February, I decided that I would want the X-Mid with a solid interior. So what this thing I like about this is it takes just four stakes really to set it up the way you see it right now. I'm using MSR, the full-size groundhogs, four of those on all four corners. But I am also using two of the shepherd's hooks that come with the tent, just for the doors. You can see here, and I like to use those just to keep the doors, when I unzip them, it stays where I want it. Another reason I love about the X-Mid tent is the size of the vestibules, and it also comes with vents up top here. So I usually keep both of those open, and like I say, and I have two more MSR groundhogs for the tie outs up top for when it gets real nasty. So I carry a total of 8 stakes. And then here's the vent actually opened up on this one. I love these ridgeline vents. But let me take a look inside here. Like I say, I've been using one of these for about 2 years now, so I've gotten pretty good at pitching them. Love the waterproof zippers on these things. Another thing I like about these tents, let me get it back here, is the new one is the tie back, where it's just a magnetic tie back. Hold on here. And it'll hold it out of the way. And you can see it's a solid interior, kind of what they call solid interior. It does cut down a lot on the wind coming in. With my fully mesh interior, in the colder nights I've had it, it does get quite a bit of wind coming through it. So I've been spending some nights out here. We've had a couple of nights down in the low 20s last couple of weeks, so I've been spending some nights out here, and it seems to work really well as far as cutting down that wind. So, and I cut a Tyvek. It's not custom Tyvek to the particular shape of the X-Mid, but it works really well, just to protect the bottom. It's quite windy out here today, as you noticed. Like I said, yeah, so that's my X-Mid that I'll be using, my one-person X-Mid. Right now I'm using the Durston poles, but I'll be using my trekking poles actually while I'm on a trail. So, and for my sleep system, I've got the Enlightening equipment. This is the Enigma. This is a 10 degree custom with a 950 fill, of course with the straps and everything. Really love this thing. Super warm. Like I said, I've tested it so far down to 15 degrees, and I've been real warm. I'm a real warm sleeper anyway. You know, I just use base layer, Patagonia, thermal weight top and bottom, and then just a pair of mid-weight hiking socks, and I've been great down to 15 degrees so far. Under that, I have the X-Ped Ultra 5R. This is the regular wide sleeping pad. Sleep fantastic on this thing. For my pillow, I have a Cedar Summit Aeros Premium. They got the large version. I had the smaller one, the regular, and I've used that a lot inside my sleeping bag. I got a Feathered Friends 20 degree sleeping bag, and the medium works fantastic inside that, but for sleeping on a pad with a quilt, I needed something just a little bit bigger. So I just got this a little while ago, and I really like it. Been sleeping on it a couple. I do have another pillow that I'm going back and forth on. It's quite a bit heavier than this one. It's the actually X-Pad down mat, down pillow. And this will blow up pillow too, but with a down cover on it. Sleeping very well with that as well. But like I said, I'm trying to cut some weight somewhere. Seems like my bag keeps on getting heavier and heavier because I've gone from the Nemo tensor to this X-Pad mat for warmth. And it's obviously about 4 ounces heavier than my Nemo pad was, and then by the time I go to the Nemo pillow as well, I mean not the Nemo but the X-Pad pillow as well, and I'm starting to get up there in weight, so a little bit of compromise. I sleep very well on this pillow, so we'll see how it goes. And then I will be carrying the X-Pad snozzle to pump up my pad with. It's another one of those dual purpose items. I can use the snozzle for pumping up the pad, and I also use it inside as a pack liner for all my really important stuff to keep it dry. So all my sleeping bag, my quilt, and then all my clothes and all that kind of stuff will go inside the snozzle inside my Hyperlite mountain gear bag to keep it dry. So it's a good dual purpose item. It only weighs about 3 ounces, 2.5, 3 ounces. So that's about it for my, I do have, underneath, I do have the 1/8 inch foam pad. And the reason I love these foam pads, I've been using those for 3 years now. More than anything else, it just keeps my sleeping pad from sliding around. If I'm on a slight incline or hill or something, this thing works fantastic for keeping my pad in place and not sliding down the hill with it. So site selection doesn't have to be quite so precise. I'm one of the few people, I do carry a Thermarest Z-Lite, 3 sections of a Thermarest Z-Lite pad. In addition to the 1/8 inch pad, I don't like to use a 1/8 inch pad for anything other than just underneath this pad here. I find that if you use this thing for sitting on or anything else, you get stuff stuck in it, and there's a good chance of poking a hole in your pad. And I don't want to do that, so I use that pad under there just for underneath my sleeping pad. But that's about it. That is my tent and my sleep system, and I am ready to go. Thanks for watching.